with the paint in that game?
Oh, it was nice. I thought he played well. I thought he played his best game. Defensively, he's figuring everything out. Knowing where to be. He's figuring it out for sure. It's fun to watch.
Sure. Are there any sort of like tips that you've given him to kind of help expedite his process?
Yeah, absolutely, man. I mean, just working with him. He's a 17-year-old. I was 17-year-old when I entered college as well, so I kind of know what that is and what that feels like. But just helping him along. Teaching him. He's a very good listener, and he always open to criticism. And he's very very passionate about the game. So it's easy to get to him, and he'll make the changes that you ask him to.
Was it tough to come out after such an emotional game against GCU to kind of come back out on Sunday against the opponent and nobody talks much about and just kind of get going again?
You're right. It is very difficult, but it's going to happen. These games like this are going to happen. I think as leaders, as seniors on the team, I think we did a poor job of getting our guys ready. We didn't come out the way we should have, especially in the second half to start the second half. But it's a little bit harder. Obviously, you play such a hype game. 13,000 people, GCU. It was very fun. But at the same time, you're going to have games like this where you have to win them, and you got to lock back in and be mature about it.
JT's talked about how early on, the games have been a little bit sped up, trying to get adjusted to college basketball. Looking back from when you were 17 to now to where you are, how do you think? What steps did you take to try and slow down?
I would say just experience. I mean, it's going to come. The more he plays, I think that's the biggest thing. The more he plays, it's going to help him the most. He's going to figure it out. I have no doubt about that. So I think this experience is the biggest thing.
How challenging is it in a game like this to get a win when you guys turn the ball over the number that you were?
I mean, it's very challenging. I know we were in a dogfight. Probably I don't know when it was 6 minutes on. We went on a big run to end the game, but it's very challenging. It's something that we play a higher opponent. I don't feel like it's going to work in our favor, so we're going to have to correct those things.
Bashir, it felt like every time you guys needed a bucket, it was going to you in the mid post with your back to the basket. Is that something that you work on consistently, and why is that something that you want to go to all the time when you get a chance to?
Yeah, I mean it's part of my game. I had the matchup I wanted, so I knew that I was favored in that matchup. I knew they're going to be helping and stuff. I got to do a better job of finding my teammates out of that. But I knew I had the favorable matchup, so I was just trying to be aggressive.
Is coach calling up those plays for you in particular, out of bounds, sideline out of bounds plays?
Yeah, he saw the mismatch, and he wanted to go to it for sure.
It seemed like the press jump started you guys a little bit in the first half. That's been kind of a hallmark of Bobby Hurley. What have you thought about the press that he runs and you guys' ability within that?
Yeah, I think it's something we can go to. When we want to speed them up, we feel like they are. We can turn them over. I think it's something we can go to. I think it would be good for us to throw a fastball or a curveball at them.
How have you been able to translate your game so fluently into this new system?
It's taking some time. First couple of games were rough for me. I'm still trying to find a way, to be better for my teammates. So, I mean, it's just adjusting, adjusting to the new environment, new system. It's all an adjustment.
But obviously, you're a veteran. You've seen a lot of highs and lows with teams, with yourself. Does it really still surprise you how far you came as a team from that Idaho State season opener, not a convincing win to where you are right now?
It does. I think, after the Idaho State game, it was a lot of doubt in the program, internally. I think that's just natural. You go out and lose Duke by 50, and then you play a mid-major team and win by 8. So it created some doubt, but we went right back to practice, and we knew we were capable of playing a lot better. We know we had the pieces to be very good. So I knew we had that. I was concerned about how those pieces were going to fit together, and I think it's coming along.
Can you put your finger on what was the change that happened after that Idaho State game?
I can't say anything specifically. I think we, as a team, we came together and figured it out. I mean, it just happens. Play with all new guys basically, so it's going to take some time. And I think that Duke game was a wide awakening for us to where we were. We weren't where we were supposed to be, so it was a wide awakening.
Bashir, there was a large difference in free throws, rebounds, block shots, highlighted by you and JQ. How important was it tonight that you guys were able to dominate inside when they were shooting so much from the outside?
Yeah, I mean, this matchup, they weren't very big overall. I think their tallest player was 6'8" or something like that. So, that's what we're supposed to do with teams like that. You know, if we're small like that, we need to dominate the paint. I feel like we did that.
Anything else? All right, thank you.
Thank you.